Going?
Good.
Hey, yo! Beer review time. Coming at you live from the D2 Tap Room, 120 Sun Twee. My man Chris Shulha.
Yes, that is correct.
Christopher Shulha. Chris, why don't you start, as is tradition, by telling the folks what you do for a living here in Saigon?
So basically, I do financial services, but at home, I make
What's
beer.
Yeah, that's your passion.
That is what I really like to do.
Yes.
So basically, what I've done today is I've made a Bock lager, which basically means I made a lager beer, but very, very quickly.
Okay.
And it's made with a special yeast called Lutra, which me and the CEO of Pastor Street, Alex.
Yeah, shout out Alex Violet.
Alex Violet. We interviewed him on our Facebook page about a month ago. So I used his yeast and made a beer. So be sure him and I are going to drink that. And it's the style of a Hell's Bock.
Right, which I believe I told you that was my favorite beer that we did at the brewery I worked at in Toronto.
Correct.
Yes, awesome. So you brewed this beer just for me?
Pretty much.
That's amazing. Before we get going, also shout out to Aaron Fensky, man in the ones and twos. Thank you, Aaron. And let's do it.
All right. So we got the first one. Experimental yeast. So we actually don't know what's going to.
So are they all different?
No, they're all the same beer.
Okay.
So the weird thing is, how do I say this? When you use regular yeast, we kind of know everything.
Right.
But this is kind of a new yeast.
Yeah.
So not everything's known.
It's Kvike, but you said it was something else? So
So
like, are there different types of Kvike strains?
So they took one Kvike strain and they isolated it, and they found out that it has the same taste as lager.
Okay.
But instead of brewing it in like 6 weeks or 3 months, you can do it in like 6 days or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So Alex was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta try that." So I made some.
Let's too bad Alex isn't here.
Yeah,
We've got enough for it. Okay, perfect.
Don't worry.
Let's do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Now, as these are home brews, they're going to be a bit cloudy, and part of the reason why is that I have to ferment them in the bottle. I don't know, that's a strange sound.
I'm a nervous person. We had I wrestled briefly in high school, and on the wrestling team, I was with a lot of my older brother's friends. And I was this guy Josh. Shout out Josh Armstrong. There were 2 Armstrong brothers. They're both awesome guys. So he was like sitting here telling me a story. He was sitting pretty close to each other, and he just like goes to like rub his face or something, and I flinched. And he's like, "Jesus, you're jumping? Like why?" I'm like, "You seen how much bigger my brother is than me? That's why I'm jumping." I have to be on high alert at all times to not get the shit kicked out of me. Shout out Aaron Smith. I love your brother. So, a little bit of extra yeast in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like pretty traditional lager. Oh, sorry. I forgot the whole format. 1 sip, everybody knows the rules. You've seen some of the reviews, yeah?
Yes, I have.
We do 1 sip, we give it a score 0 through 10. We do 1 a day until we do them all. 1 sip, everybody knows the rules. Cheers. Cheers. Pretend we didn't. We'll fix it in post. Shout out Chris Dutton. So it's been so long since I had the Hell's Bock at Mill Street.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it tastes like. This tastes a little bit light. What's the?
5.
Okay, yeah, that one was like 6.7, 6.9.
Yeah. So we toned down the ABV because you know it's hot.
Well, that's what I liked about the Hell's Bock. It was the strongest beer that we made.
So we didn't reinvent the wheel. So I told Alex, I said, listen, I'm actually going to open up the brewing textbook that we all read, and I'll use that Howard's recipe.
Right.
So let's use the new yeast, but let's go with the most basic.
Super traditional.
Super traditional.
Yeah. So Helles.
German.
Yeah.
Lager.
Means orange.
I don't know that much, but it's basically it's very malt forward.
I thought there was something about the orange color.
So yeah,
of the beer, but maybe that's not.
So
anyway.
BJCP style, it's a malt forward beer. It's
Yep. It doesn't taste super malty to me.
This would be like the German session.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can drink a lot of this. I like it.
Yeah.
So I guess always scores first. We can talk it out a bit more, or you can just go ahead and.
So
I'm curious, because you made it.
So I've got 2 scores in my mind, but
Okay.
I can't use them both. So I've got the home brewers score,
Okay.
which I have to call like maybe a 30 or 32 out of 34, which is pretty good.
But it was 34. What are you
Homebrewers,
talking about?
homebrewers scale from 1 to 34. You want
Okay.
something over there?
The more you know.
But
So how does 30 or 32 out of 34 relate to our scale of 0
our
to
scale,
10?
our scale to 7 is I would give it
0 to 10. Did you say 0 to 7?
0 to no 0.
So you're a finance guy. You can't fucking count to 10.
Oh, I can count to
Sorry.
10.
Okay.
7.
Sorry.
So I give it an 8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. The reason why is I think a hella should have a little more body.
Rookie score. Clearly don't watch the
I'm
reviews.
also super biased.
Oh, obviously. No, just we usually go 1 decimal point, so a round number is a rookie score.
I do watch it.
Should have done your research, but I think that's fair. 1 sip, everybody knows rules. Yeah, I agree with you. Obviously, you know your beers pretty well, like especially your actual own beers. So
I can't blame anybody else.
exactly. Hey man, beer don't lie. Yeah, no, I agree. Like for me, it could be a little higher in alcohol, a little like full body, but it's good. Like it's super drinkable. The only thing that is throwing me again is like the memory of that Hellas Bock that we had. So this is like it tastes more like a traditional like light lager than the Hellas Bock that I'm used to. Which is not a criticism.
No.
It is what it is.
That's true. I thought the alcohol content was going to be something closer to 5.5 because Kavaitis is a bit more cramped. It makes more alcohol. And it's very, very aggressive. But this one's like, no.
We like aggressive yeast strains.
Like, we're just going to do what we do. We're going to do it hot and we're going to do it fast.
Yeah.
And that was it. So, I mean, if you think about it, a home brewer, and this is to all the Vietnamese home brewers, you can make your Bia Hoi in 3 days. You don't have to wait 2 weeks.
Don't they make Bia Hoi like daily?
They
I thought
do.
that was the whole thing. That it's like
we still have to let it settle out.
okay.
So, but I mean,
I've seen like I think all the good Bia Hoi places here are closed. So, there's still some in Hanoi, I'm sure, but down here it's hard to find.
there's one
like
place
proper
that they
old school
haven't
Bia
opened
Hoi.
up since last time.
All right, well, 8.0 from Chris, rookie score. I'm going to go a little bit higher just because I feel like you're being a little overly critical on yourself. I'm going to go 8.1, my birth year, 81. Really good beer. There's nowhere you can get it unless you get a hold of Chris somehow and ask him to make some for you. Great. Anything else? Anybody else you want to say hello to before we get going?
No, I just think to everyone have Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and Happy Hanukkah. Can't wait for 10. So
8.0 from Chris, 8.1 from me. Thanks, Aaron. That's a review.